Well, she captured the heart of America, starring in season 15 of The Bachelorette, and life hasn't slowed down since. TV personality Hannah Brown, or Alabama Hannah, as we like to call her here in her home state, has since written books, competed on Dancing with the Stars, gotten engaged, and she joins us now to recap the latest on life and preview what's ahead. Hannah, my gal, welcome to the show. We know we have lots to talk about as so much has happened for you just in these last few years. First, you're engaged, and I know we have more to get to, but how is life for you and Adam? Because we are all so thrilled.
Oh, you're so sweet. It's been great. Yeah, I'm super excited where like this journey is taking me. And it's just been so great how many people have been so supportive of just my journey to find love. And now that I'm here and really excited for what's ahead, starting to plan a wedding, do all that fun stuff.
Is there a big takeaway that you learned from your time on the show, dating after the show, right? I mean, to the girl who's thinking, I just feel like this area of my life isn't coming together. You are now beautifully happy. What are the takeaways that you think got you here?
Oh my gosh. I feel like before the show, I was like 23, 24 when I was on The Bachelor. And I thought I was behind. I think that one thing I would say to any girls, like, you're not behind. Like, your timeline is your timeline, not anybody else's. And I know that the relationship that I'm in now, I would not have been able to be mature enough or have enough like wherewithal about myself and who I am and what I want to be and what type of relationship I want to have if this would have happened earlier in my life. So I think just even the opportunities that I had to find love, like it just wasn't my time. And I've had a lot of growing and learning to do, and it all happened the way that it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, we know the Lord has a way of mapping things out so beautifully according to his timing. And so again, huge congratulations to you. Again, we are so excited. Also because, Hannah, you have a new book. Let's chat about that, right? It's your second after releasing God Bless This Mess back in 2021. This one a little bit different though. It's a romance fiction novel. What inspired you to tap into this genre, and what's the storyline here?
Well, I have always loved this genre for myself, but kind of like I said earlier, like people have always rooted for my personal love story. And so I love the idea and the opportunity to still to create love stories for other people to support and be invested in, but in a really creative way. I've always wanted to write a novel. I've always loved reading and writing. And it was always one of those big dreams. One day I remember sitting in my parents' kitchen, and when I was in Alabama, before I knew it, everything was going to happen in my life. And I remember sitting there and telling my mom, like, one day I would really like to write a novel. Like, that would be a big goal of mine. So I've had a lot of dream come true opportunities in my life, but this is like the realest, truest dream that I could have dreamt up that it's coming into fruition with this first novel. So it's really exciting and a long time coming.
Oh, that is the best feeling. I can only imagine. Again, you said it's been a long time coming, a dream of yours. I'm curious too, we don't want to give too much away, but producer Ellen did read the book. She loves it, by the way, so huge congratulations again. But just kind of a snippet of the storyline. We got kind of like a runaway bride situation, friend looking for. Again, we don't want to give away too many secrets, but what can you tell us just again about the storyline here?
Yeah, so Emma is our main character, and she's the friend that we'll say this, she makes a great maid of honor. She feels like she has to be in control. It's taking care of everybody. That's just like who she is. And they are getting together, her and her friends, for her best friend's wedding weekend. But then her best friend Sybil goes missing right before the wedding and has just left. And so Emma takes it upon herself to try to save her best friend from making what she thinks would be just a terrible mistake. And she has to enlist the help of Finn Hughes, who has been the man in her past that's just been kind of like an almost maybe. Had a lot of different times in their life where they just couldn't seem to make it work and never were a couple. But they have to go on this journey together to try to find Sybil before before the time to walk down the aisle. And in the meantime, they go on this journey to see if they can find her, but also find love.
We are on the edge of our seats, and this sounds like such a good read. And again, we're so proud of you again for following this lifelong dream. And we know, hey, that's not all right. Fans of yours also know you have a podcast, you're planning a wedding, like you mentioned, you have another book in the works. What all is coming in this next chapter for you?
Yeah, so I am in my author era and I love it so much. Like I said, it's been a dream, and it's been cool to be able to take the people who started supporting me on some of these TV shows and, you know, have them come with me along for this journey. And so I'm actually working on my second book, romance novel right now. So really just focusing on that. And like you said, like I've started the wedding planning, but just barely anything. And so really focused on, you know, working on that so that I will be a bride here in 2025, hopefully next year.
Awesome. Well, we cannot wait to follow along. Hannah, my friend, it's been an honor. Thank you not only for coming on, but also just for being authentically who you are, right, and putting so much good into the world. We do want to stress you can get Hannah's book, Mistakes We Never Made, coming out next week, and we'll have the link to pre-order on tvliving.com. But Hannah, my gal, thank you again so much. We are wishing nothing but continued success for you and look forward to staying in touch. Thanks.
Thank you so much.